After Effects might seem really complicated and confusing, but the one thing that has never given me any trouble, adding text effects. Some of it literally takes one click.
Of course, we'll start by adding a text layer to the timeline and type anything you want. You can also highlight the text, and on the right side where it says character, you can mess around with things like orientation, font, and color. Now let me show you some of my go-to text animations. If you go to Effects and Presets, there's a whole folder just for these animations, and within this folder, there's so many different categories. Let's start with the in animations. The first one I really like is decode in by random character. The only thing I really adjust with these presets is the spacing of the keyframes. I bring them a lot closer together to make the animation shorter. And here's that decode effect. Another one I like that's really similar is decoder fade in. Typewriter is also a classic, bonus points if you add the little typewriter sound effect. Slow fade on is also a classic. It's like a gradient fade in. I also really enjoy this opacity flicker in. Last one for this category, I really like stretch in each line. Now let's switch from in animations to out animations. Encoder fade out is very similar to the decode ones we saw before. Same with the opacity flicker out. A lot of these in and out animations have equivalents. And the last one I'll recommend for out is stretch out each line. Now we'll move on to perhaps my favorite category, which is the blurs. Blur and fade in is truly goated. It's so good. It even adds some rotation to the text. And of course, blur and fade out is also great. Blur in by word is also great if you have multiple words. Here's a demonstration of that. I basically love all the effects in this category. Bullet train in is no exception, but I might like evaporate out even more. I use this one all the time. And the last one I'll show for this category is foggy in. I used to use this one in every edit. And the last category I'll briefly touch upon is lights and optical. Mainly for these two flicker effects, the first is fluorescent light, and the second is office light. Let me know which one you like better or if you want a part 2.